Getting that connection to YouTube set up here. Hey, Tamara. Hey. Alrighty. Just waiting for that connection to go through. Looks looking good. Looking good. All right. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the second of the Global Light Grid activation here. And yeah, I'm very excited. The whole concept of the Global Light Grid activation is to bring people together and their offerings and what they have brought through their light, through their gifts. And today I'm very excited to have our first guest on. This is our second Global Light Grid activation. The last one was in September, and that was yeah, my offering that I'm bringing through. And so when we don't have a guest on, I bring some different aspects through, and then when we have a beautiful guest speaker on, it is about them and presenting them and what they're bringing on. So I'm very excited to introduce Susan Crystal Diamond, our first guest here. She's been in the healing arts for over 30 years, a forerunner of anchoring the light, and through her rich life experience and training in many modalities over her life, Susan combines these to bring her own unique blend of energy work. And I've been really blessed to have met her in the last year and work with her and attend her incredible light language days. So, yeah, Susan, let's spotlight you as well and unmute you and get you on here. And so Susan is here to ground light for these unprecedented times, to support others in her teaching in the capacity of one-on-one and in group session as well. And so, yeah, it's amazing to have you here today, Susan. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Nicola.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to be here and thank you for the invitation.
Yes.
And hello to everyone that is here live and on replay.
Yes, thank you. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, our time together has been really beautiful through your Activate and Practice Light Language Days, which we've had a handful of this year, which have been really immersive and really helped me expand my light language. And I brought some of that through in the first Global Light Grid. And, sometimes. It's not about knowing that it's going to come through. And you taught me that it's just trusting and allowing that the as you're speaking and guiding and taking people through a process. If you're an open channel, then I've just noticed when it just floods through in the way that have supported me to access. So it's been a really beautiful initiation for me in this year. I think it's coming up a year that we've known each
Yes.
other. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Um, yes, thank you. And yeah, this is just a really an experience for everyone in the replay and here on the live to really connect with the practitioners that are on. And so, really connecting today with Susan and, the global light activation, this aspect of heart coherence. And the other pillars that I brought through last time, but it's the practitioner's view of how they are bringing that. So each time we get on and each month, it's going to be a different flavor of how people are interpreting that and how they're bringing that through with their lens of their training modalities and that aspect. So we're reaching and bringing people together with this grid idea of the light grid of the earth, but then the grid of us all connecting together and learning from each other and being present with each other. So, yeah, I just want to take a little moment and I can ground us in as some more people arrive. We've got Carol is popping in here, Carol Adams, we've got Tamara on. So I'll just do a little grounding for us and then I can hand over to Susan as well, just as some more people come in and we give people time. So as you're coming in, definitely pop into the chat where you're coming in from so we can see where we're reaching. And I can keep an eye on that and let you know, Susan, where people are coming in from if you can't see it on your screen there. So
Thank
you're
you.
just taking a few moments to arrive fully present on the call. If you're just dropping in now and coming into the Zoom. And as you're connecting to this on YouTube or in the replay, just making sure that you've got, you're comfortable in your space. You might have a journal around you. You might have your magical sacred items. And so just taking a few moments to gather those things. So a few breaths into our bellies, a few breaths to drop into the now moment of connecting for this beautiful intention. Stillness and connectivity of this light grid activation of connecting the heart coherence between us all who are present here and feeling your own grounding light coming through and your own stillness in your breath and in your present moment. Just feel that dropping in, that slowing down of our breaths. And that presence, that 0 point of the now moment to be present with each other. Mhm. And just feeling that lightness open up in your heart and your mind, your chakras. Just shifting in your body if you feel like you need to as well. Comfort. And that presence on the call, bringing your presence back. And so, Susan, handing over to you.
Thank you, Nicola. That was beautiful. So, we are here together for the collective intention to access and activate our inner light so that this filters through our field and supports the whole, the unity consciousness at the moment, which is the new earth. As we are building this, it is a gradual, foundational, architectural occurrence coming from beyond the beyond. As we know and as we feel at the moment, there are interplanetary beings and a lot of activity on the other side, within the universe, within the cosmos, and it's truly exciting. And we're really feeling this pulsating energy that is downpouring, and it is affecting all of us, the planet, the people, all of life here at the moment. So I want you to just take some breaths as we feel the magnificence of what is happening with these huge times, the grand awakening, the golden age, the divine feminine, all that we hear. And yet it's not about what we're hearing, it's about what we're integrating and feeling as being true for us. So I'm hoping that I can offer you the activation through my words as they are, like this, or the light language, the light words that will come through to offer you the opportunity to remember your true nature and mission and service here, because we all have this, and we're being activated to remember this, to be a part of this process. So we all have a different part to play, and no one has a greater part than another, because we're all really one. We're all one light, one huge, supportive, pulsing grid of energy. So feeling the tethering of your body into the crystalline core of our beloved Gaia. So she's a blue planet, as we know. If we're looking down on her, she is magnificent and blue because she is very watery, as we are. We contain an immense amount of water within ourselves, hence the magnification often, because water has that ability. We're receiving at the moment lots of plasma light from beyond, which is activating our watery aspects within us and within the earth plane. So I want you to take 3 deep breaths just at the moment, please. And on the out breath, just bring yourself a little sounding. So we're going to breathe in, and we're just going to out. Every time we breathe, we are receiving. It is the breath of life. We are receiving liquid light filtering through. So breath is extremely important for anchoring the light through our body. We are becoming more than we've ever known we would become, and it is very exciting. Yes. So we're tethered into beloved Gaia, and we're bringing up her heartbeat, her soul beat, through the tethering, through our feet, our legs, through the core of our body. And I'd like you to now focus on the center of your being, your heart and your soul and your high heart. And just bring your attention and your focus to this part of your being. This is our new earth magnetic, potent powerhouse. Tilagi orila me shure me nekatntere ko tuirati. Shirama kore re kata tia kata. Shikraminde kuli alalima to tuya tatitiasha. Muyata. So taking another breath into this beautiful part of your being that we haven't fully accessed. Within our heart, there are many chambers. Many chambers. And they're being activated individually and as a group. Portal. In time, part of the new earth. Just feel the cells of your body starting to speak to each other. Our physicality is our gift here. We have many, many, many beings of light around us. Supporting our soul's journey. I want you to now feel the magnetic pull coming from the heart center, pulling you up through your high heart, through your throat chakra, up through your third eye and crown, your soul star, your stellar gateway, and being pulled now into the cosmos, into the universe. There are many, many beings of light holding space, supporting this great shift that is happening, this grand shift of our times. Your own unique soul family, your family of light, and many planets that you have been on, had missions on in the past, are pulling you, for they have gifts for you. They have great gifts for you to support your remembrance of who you truly are. We are all magnificent light beings. And as we activate and bring through more of this light, we can ripple this out and support the whole and be of great service here in these times. There is much activity beyond at the moment. You may hear about the different aspectations happening, the pulsating. And what Spirit wants you to know is they're all for the highest good. Not to get fearful about changes beyond and things you may hear. And just to focus on the frequency of love and peace. For they all come in peace to support the planet's shift into more peace, love, and joy. So as you're within the cosmos, I want you to just feel the energy of these beings. You have the crystal light beings, the rainbow beings, the plasma beings. You have many, many beings that you may feel into. So feel what you feel. Sense what you sense. All of the kingdoms are being recalibrated at this time. The cosmos, the solar beings, to come online to support the whole. We eventually will become one with all of life, the universal life, and this planet. It initially needs to start with each of us to recognize that we have many systems within our own being to bring into the holy wholeness within. I want you to just take a deep breath as you receive this remembrance. Shira mokolia ta ekia ta imea. Shak utulele ka tie shukuilia. Kamata ikria kulea mania. Ke kia shatululia mataetia. Shakotul ekre akra. Emala e owa. Shekunde e kiata. I want you to celebrate and feel gratitude for all of the beings within the cosmos. We no longer fear them. We embrace them as being part of the whole, for their role that they are playing is very important. We're receiving much from the sun, the codes that are coming through from the sun. The remembrance of our soul language. Many are awakening to speaking the language of the universe, the language of love, the language of light. And this is part of becoming one with all of life. Kila kuilia mashiora makitia. Kat an kalulia uwa sha. Kinde agulia akka hete anaita. Feel what you feel. Sense what you sense. Taking breaths of liquid light through your whole being. Feeling the energy going down through the spine of your body. With each breath that you take, you are receiving from beyond. Being open to receive. That which is in divine order, divine law of one, for the highest good of all. The solar codes, the galactic codes, the universal source through breath is being received. Once the human race has come into a higher frequency, we will meet our brothers and sisters of light. Until then, they walk amongst us, but we do not necessarily see them. So bringing your focus now back to your breath as we transition and move back through the stellar gateway, through the universe, the stellar gateway, your soul star, and come back into form through your breath, into your heart center again. The magnificent portal that will take you and emanate and make much change for you personally and the collectives. Feel the spiral breath as with each breath you take, you are now wrapping the light around your body. As you now receive the blessing of the white and gold light coming through your crown and through your body, breathe that now. Breathing, we are as one together. And feel that sweet spot within your body. Beautiful sweetness. As we experience the fragrance of the divine creation that we are. Breathe with spirit. Breathe with spirit. The sweetness of spirit's breath through your body. Receiving, receiving. The breath of life. Remembering. We are all remembering. We are awakening to remember. Feeling this truth within you. We have our own truth within. Breathing into your truthful heart. Your open heart. Your compassionate heart. Your golden heart. Your generous heart. Breathing into your peaceful heart. Breathing into your loving heart. Breathing into your joyous heart. Allowing your heart chakra to expand. And for this powerhouse to ripple out through your field. Knowing the truth that this affects the whole, starting with yourself. All the elements receive from you as you receive from them. As you breathe deeper, feeling the activation of your high heart portal, creating the diamond within the center of your being. As our consciousness is aware of the crystalline particles within our formation that are forming which is why many of you are feeling itchy and gritty sometimes. It's the fascinating experience of reforming ourselves in body. And we need to just lighten up a little bit and allow it to be. And breathing, we are as a collective one, taking those breaths of life, liquid light within our body, the source of all that is through breath. Feeling into our own unique presence, our own codes of light within us. These filter out through our field, through our presence. Our soul song, through our tone, through our throat chakra, through our voice, which affects the whole. The more our tone comes from our open heart, our divine heart, we activate others. Breathing, we are as one. And now bringing the gold and silver light down through our torso, through our legs, and down through into the crystal core of beloved Gaia. And we're going to activate the master crystals within the inner earth. These master crystals are going to speak to and support the activation of the ancient crystal temples. So feeling into and sensing, see what you see, feel what you feel. The master crystals within beloved Gaia are starting to activate as many of the ancient gifts are rising. And we are witnessing and observing them with our eyes. Shira kora ndeia, eshmuya rataki ea tatakuia manaya. Kurmuria ataia uashana. Eki ea tata ea kata. Akumba. Tui mukuia leliana iaga uash. Sensing, feeling the vibration of the master crystals. That will affect the whole as we're becoming more crystalline. Our ability to receive, because the crystals are communication satellites. bringing your source deep into the core of the earth. The inner earth is receiving. As above, so below. As within, so without. The inner beings are highly intelligent, supporting us. The elements within the earth, the elements on the earth, and the elements within the universe are all speaking to each other as ourselves within our bodies speak to each other. How fascinating is this huge network. Breathing, we are feeling that sweet spot, the sweetness of the fragrance of divine creation running through your body. It is like a salve for your soul in these huge times of change that we're experiencing. If we all may take that responsibility for our own frequency, we will witness and observe more peace and a shift in harmonics. Feeling the fluidity within your breathing. As we acknowledge the role the inner earth beings, the inner earth is playing at this time of big change, we just give them our light, our gratitude, our heart energy as we take a moment within the earth, with the inner earth, within the caves, the waterways, the rainbows, the beings, the elementals, all that is within, all that we know and don't know, the frequency within has been upgraded. Is holding space for the whole. So breathing her in, breath of life, breathing her in, feeling that divine feminine from our beloved mother. She knows us well. Feeling excited for what is going to be emerging from within the earth. The pyramids that will come up and show themselves, the ancient cities, the shifts and changes, what will come up, the treasures, the gifts that have been waiting for the frequencies to change before they are ready. to emerge and show themselves. Breathing it in. And feeling the golden heart of Mother Earth, beloved Gaia, your soul light coming through your feet and the cord as we bring that light up through our body. And as it hits the sacral part of our beings, she speaks to you. She speaks to you with reverence and honoring love. For you birth your ideas, you birth the new children, the beautiful, powerful, light crystal beings that are being born onto the planet. You have immense power here. And she is speaking to it. And saying, it is a good place to move your hips in the universal sign of the infinity, moving your hips and activating more this region as we become more creative beings here. As her love and light is now coming up through our solar plexus and back into the heart center, breathing we are into our heart. Knowing that this energy is filtering through our field and is being received on this earth plane, on this planet. Each thought, each word, each emotion and feeling is received through your body and ripples out. To be mindful, to stay in a centered, balanced, loving, graceful place as best that you are able to support this earth plane and the people, the animals, all living life and beings here receive your energy. Always and in all ways, without even recognizing it. At times it is the way of nature. Feeling this, that we are one with Source. Let all planets speak to you. May all souls know their own truth and find peace within to support this planet. So with this beautiful energy that we have built together, I want for us to now feel feel and visualize these new earth children with their tremendous gifts, with the arts, music, advanced technology, the new generation working with nature, working with new ways of power, new ways of being here. Let's feel within our hearts that this is a wonderful gift to the planet, that they are here, they have arrived. And they will make great changes here for us. We will not be here, it will be another generation, but we know now that they are here for this purpose, for this mission, to support the upgrade of this beloved planet. Bypassing what is collapsing, visualize what is being created, because we have many dimensions operating here at the same time. We are multi-dimensional beings. So be conscious of where you are looking. Stay with your heart purpose. Stay with your awareness being like rainbow, like that pulsating rainbow coming through the light, the softness of the rainbow coming through the moisture, the light moisture. That awareness, that is the awareness. Have that awareness, the softness, the luminous awareness of life as it will be. I am open to receive the light of Source and align myself to my highest path of service, of benevolence, of peace. Feel this as one heart purpose here. I am light, love, peace. The flame of humanity is rising. Deep breath. Expand your field now. Feel this is true. See what you see, feel what you feel. Feel this is true. Expand this out into the universe as well. So we're expanding this into the universe, into all the different dimensions, way out, deep into the inner earth. Expanding it out, as above, so below. This is being true. Feeling it as reality in form. This is our mission. This is our soul light. This is the potential. This is the potency of who we are. Breathing we are. Breathing is one. And so it is done, beloveds. Shakianata ieta kuialayamata kia. Feeling the stillness, feeling the cells of your body speaking to each other. Giving thanks for all the beings that step forward, all those that have stepped into our field, creation, within the space, here and now time and on replay. Feeling that gratitude, and as they set their energies back,
Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. I think Tamara has just dropped off, but Carol, if you have any questions or anything that came up you want to pop in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I had a really incredible vision of we went up and then when we came back down and went into the earth, like big hollow columns opening in the earth that had spiral staircase that you could walk down, and there were all of these chambers all the way down that you could go in, that were all those temples of crystal light that you were
Yes.
talking about. And I was like, oh, okay, just pick one. There's so many, just pick one and go in it. And so I picked one and it just opened out into a vast chamber with light language and gridding and crystals, kind of like almost, yeah, crystal circles, like how you would get Stonehenge or something like that, but
Mm, mm.
orchestrated. And then I was like, oh, there was a door at the other side. What happens if I go out the other side? So went out the other side and there was another massive column, another spiral, more chambers. And so I could just then this whole grid just opened out of all of them. And so I just picked a couple and went in and out. And yeah, one that I ended up in, there was almost like a control panel. And so I pressed some crystal buttons and then I just felt this ripple through all of the chambers, activating all these different layers. And then I visualized all the chambers had different crystals and different intention and different grids that they were all connecting in. And oh, I just felt heaps of light language coming through me at the same time. And then I just
Yeah.
felt myself connecting into that energy and being part of that. So yeah, that was
Nice.
really powerful. Yeah. Really powerful. So like those columns into the earth just felt like going all the way down, and that we have the ability to connect into those,
Yes.
we whenever we can and whatever that looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol, you've unmuted yourself. Would you like to share?
Thank you for that. I had to leave partway through. Somebody turned up at the door and the dogs were going absolutely berserk. So it was all kind of manic in the middle, which was interesting. But
That's
I found it really cool. I just saw different crystals really, but that's and there just seemed to be so many of them, but they were just glowing. It was the glow that just passing past each one and then just feeling the energy from each crystal.
beautiful.
It's raining up here, so I'm just very conscious of the rain at the moment. And also I seem to have some really tall beings with me. And they just talked about being tall, and I am tall, so that's
Yes.
it always comes to that. But yeah, it's just walking it and holding the energy. That was really what I got, was really much about, yeah. And I'm surrounded by trees and the rain, and it just seemed, you were talking about all that beings in the earth and on the earth and out of the earth. And I just felt that they were communicating through the trees. It was really interesting. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you, Susan.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, Carol.
Oh, yeah, no, I wanted to. I just, of course, the universe set up a few blocks, but we got past them.
Yeah, fabulous.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
Tamara, you've unmuted. Would you like to share as well?
So right at the end, my computer died. Like I knew it was, which was interesting. The moment that we had come back, I'm just like, oh, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, during that, I felt my galactic being come into my living room as well, and he showed me him in his sort of light version. You know, he looked sort of glowing light as opposed to his dark galactic being skin, you know, which was interesting. Just enjoyed being in that space of stillness and letting everything else go, you know, just being in that oneness with each other and feeling each other and knowing that we're holding space for each other or wherever we are in the world. But yeah, just connecting to each other's souls, and it was really lovely. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you for being here, Tamara.
You're welcome, of course.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing what came up through for you. And yeah, of course, in the chat and the replay on YouTube, bring through what came through for you at any point, you know, because that really is continuing the layering and the anchoring of what comes through for the future for whoever watches it. You know, it's going to remain up here. So Susan, I'd love for you to share how people can work with you, and I believe you have an offer as well for anyone watching.
Yep. So if anyone wants to make contact with me, the best place to find me is on my Facebook page, the Susan Crystal Diamond Light Activation page. If Nicola, you could put a link to that
Yes, exactly.
for me, that would be amazing.
There. Yeah.
And just direct message me. I'm in Paraparaumu on the Kapiti Coast in New Zealand for in-person sessions, which I do. I have my own healing room here and take in private clients like that. Otherwise, at the moment, I've got a special for a half-hour video call via Messenger for a healing transmission, which I will meet you where you're at, and I'll tune in with my team and we'll know what's needed for you. And you will receive an activation, transmission, blessing, healing, expansion to your next level within your being as you're upgrading at the moment. And it will support you to awaken further to remember your true nature of who you are. And I will give you some tools to use and go away with. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll be tremendously happy. This is on special for $55 for a half hour. And I am offering this the same price, New Zealand or America.
Any currency,
Any currency.
The local currency that they're at. So yeah, that's a beautiful way to do it. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicola. Yeah, so
thank you.
And that's going to be running until the beginning of next year, until the 1st of January, because I am available during that crazy time. And that's often a time when people would like to be supported. And any time, any day, there is no closed shop here. I am of service, and depending on availability, obviously, I have a life apart from all of this too. Yeah, I would be more than happy to receive you.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for being present for us today, Susan. It's been, yeah, just absolutely amazing to connect with you. And we'll put all your details in the show notes
Yeah,
below so people can find your links and how to connect with you, of course, and continuing to keep the community connected in that way is so important. So, yeah. And we
yeah,
post in that Facebook group as all your in-person events will come up in there. So when we do
mm,
the Activate and Practice Light Language Days again next year, they'll be in
definitely.
there. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. So
yep,
yeah, if
yep.
you're
And
yeah,
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here with you today. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and
yeah.
thank you again, Nicola.
Thank you. Yes, well, thank you for trusting me as well with, what I'm creating and connecting people throughout the world in this way
Yeah, it's
in
all
the
good.
online realm.
Well, the online realm, yes, I am very much a in-person
Mm.
soul who's slowly dipping my toes into the online world. Yeah.
Yes, amazing.
Hmm.
Yes, we're just closing out. We're right on the hour, so just beautiful timing. And
Hmm.
yeah, just taking a moment to ground out and yeah, integrate all of the beautiful light and energies that Susan's brought through for us today. So nourishing ourselves with beautiful, good quality water, placing our feet on the earth so we can really connect in with that energy that Susan brought through for us, and journaling about what came up as well. So just taking some breaths into the belly, feeling beautifully present, feeling if you would like to regulate any of your open chakras, if you've got to go out and do anything after this, if you've got to drive, that you might need to just set the intention that you're super alert and ready for the world. And if you're going to bed, set the intention that all these beautiful energies will continue in your dream space. So just making sure that we're creating those intentions for ourselves so we can integrate and process. Mhm. Alrighty. So thank you everyone for being here. And we are
Thank you.
closing out now. Mhm.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thanks
you,
for being here
Susan.
live.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tamara. Thanks, Carol.
Mhm.
Welcome. Thank you, Nicola.
No
See you,
problem.
Tamara.
Yes.
Bye.
See
Bye,
you.
Carol.
Mhm.
See you.